Welcome back to the Thursday walkthrough. Martin O'Donnell here with Coach Lovie Smith. And Coach, you're through the first quarter of the season. What are a couple of big takeaways you had on the team?
Well, Martin, going in, we knew we were going to play a lot of young players, and we wanted to just get them out there and just see them make daily, weekly improvements. We've seen that. We think we have our guys in the right position now. And you go through the pre-season, the non-conference schedule, it's all to get ready for this Big Ten play. And we feel like the guys are in the best position to play their best ball opening up Big Ten play.
And so moving into the second quarter of the season, I know you like to sometimes think about your season in terms of quarters. The young guys, they're not really young guys anymore, right? I mean, they're not freshmen. As they continue to play, they've been through 4 weeks of the regular season, one of those being a bye week, but those excuses kind of tend to lose some steam as the year goes along.
Absolutely, and we don't let them use it. Even as we initially started, say, hey, once you get on the football field for us, nobody's asking you what year in school you are. But the guys have gone through a lot of those first-time playing mistakes, and they know what's expected of them. And they know in order for us to take this next step, they need to play like they've been here for a while.
Well, and again, talking a lot about youth, but at the same time, against South Florida, one of the really positive things was being able to have Jalen Dunlap back on the field. How helpful is it to him to be back an active part of that secondary?
Helped an awful lot. Going into the season, as you talk about, Jalen Dunlap's our number one corner, and no team is the same without your number one corner. And he's been around here a long time. He knows football. He's a good player. So to be able to put him there, back in his rightful position, going along with Nate Hobbs, this is the position we want to put in. Tony Adams at the nickel slot. Now this is the group that, as we started the season, we had in mind.
Now, and another night game this week, Friday night, home against Nebraska, you said, opening up Big Ten play. Been in this position a couple times. North Carolina last year, obviously Western Kentucky earlier this season. Do you sense, again, excitement around the building, guys knowing they're going to have a national platform and maybe an opportunity for a little bit of redemption from how they played against South Florida the last time everybody saw them?
Yes, absolutely. It's something I think about a night game, and especially a night game at home. North Carolina last year, we didn't handle it as well. We didn't handle USF as well, but our last home game here under the lights, we played our best ball, and that's what we need to get to here. There's something about playing, in front of your home crowd too, and there should be a lot of excitement, in this Memorial Stadium. We're going to need the fans to show up, and we have to get them something to be excited about.
Well, and talking a little bit before, and talking about adversity and what happened against South Florida. Is this team ready to bounce back? You get punched in the mouth a little bit. Yeah. Life's about how you respond. Absolutely. During the bye week, did you see what you wanted to see from this team?
Absolutely. And it is about how you're going to get knocked down, but you got to get up as quick as you possibly can, and then analyze the reason why. Come to a conclusion on why you got knocked down, and that's what we did. We have an idea of what we needed to do. And there are some basic things we need to do better. Starting off with just playing harder, being more physical. I mean, those basic things that you should be able to do every play. And that's what we worked on during this time off, and that's what we'll see this coming weekend.
Another person who had a few plays, first time we really saw them a lot, was Ricky Smalling against South Florida. Another one of these freshmen that's contributing an awful lot. There's some weapons out there at receiver, and so whoever's playing the quarterback position, be it Chase Crouch, be it Jeff George, whoever it is there's now a lot of options.
No, they're just talking about receiver position. Nowadays, you have to have a commitment to the run. You have to stop it. And then from there, the receivers, it's an ideal time for a receiver. You're in one-on-one situations, just you, and you have to be able to make the plays. You mentioned Ricky Smalling getting more involved. We talked earlier in the press conference about Lewis Dorsey, another option. But then, though, our bread and butter, Mike Dudick is healthy. Malik Turner, those guys have to be big for us.
Well, Coach, and one aspect, and sometimes we deviate here a little bit on the Thursday walkthrough. Going to take a step away from football, go back to one of my favorite topics, food.
Mine too.
Good. We bonded over that. This is good. We know you like barbecue, being from Texas. If you're picking a type of meat to have in barbecue, what kind of meat are you going with? You going beef, pork, chicken? What's the call?
Well, and I don't want to I'm not going away from your question, but I think
You're on your way there.
I guess so. But I think you have to look at, if you're a true person that loves barbecue, it's just not one. I mean, it's easy for me to say ribs. Yes, and you want to know how someone cooks their ribs, but it's the pork too. Yeah. It's the chicken. It's the links. It's everything that goes along with a traditional barbecue is what I'm interested in. And I don't want to give any names, but just here right in Champaign, there are some great places to eat barbecue. You don't have to just get it in Texas.
I can tell how seasoned you are in terms of being a head football coach and nicely dodging questions. I mean, that was a good job getting all the meats. That's perfect. I'm with it. Hey, combo platter. I'm a walking combo platter here. Question. Okay, so let's go a follow-up. If you're going to have sauce with it, are you going to do kind of a vinegar-based sauce, something thicker, or are you just a purist and saying keep that sauce away?
No,
Or you can't say all three.
Well, I'm not. First, a couple ways. I am a purist, and you want to get great barbecue, you should need sauce. A great steak, you don't need sauce on it. But if someone forced me to, something with a little sweeter tomato base.
Okay, that's a good call. Okay, next question, moving away from food. Assuming time is not an issue, okay, so I know that's, would you, if you have, say this is some great source material, would you rather read the book or watch the movie? Assuming they did a good job with the movie. Again, time is not an issue.
Well, okay, I think both. I think you want to, if I have a little bit of time.
Which would you do first?
Okay, all right, better question.
Better question.
The way that I should answer, my wife would be disappointed if I didn't say read the book first. How is that? Is that a good political answer?
That's good.
The book.
That's good.
How is that?
That's political. That's good on all sides, yeah. Well, I think that's it, Coach. I appreciate you taking time. Looking forward to Friday night against Nebraska, opening up Big Ten play. Thanks for stopping by the Thursday walkthrough.
Looking for a card that gives you more? Illini Visa Rewards Card. Earn points every day to fly any airline, anytime, no blackout dates. The Illini Visa Rewards Card. Available only through U of I Community Credit Union.